Oh boy, if all I do is complain about NASCAR nowadays, and and honestly, my opinion, it's most of them was for the right reasons. And guess what, folks? This is going to be for the right reasons. So where do I begin? So, okay, I got a list here. Xfinity at Martinsville looked like garbage because it was a caution fest and wreck fest. Check. The chase is still stupid, disgraceful garbage, proving that consistency means nothing. It's a broken format that has no right to be in motorsports. And A.G. Allmendinger, the potential 2022 NASCAR Xfinity Series non-chase champion, is screwed out thanks to the format and other antics that makes drivers do stupid things thanks to the gimmicks. Check. And we got more BS on track with drivers showing no respect. Oh, oh no, Ty Gibbs. Yep, unfortunately, Ty Gibbs once again being talked about. And it's not for the right reasons. Of course. So I don't know where to begin about this. Yeah, where do we begin? Where do I begin talking about Ty Gibbs? Oh my god. This kid is talented. Like, he can compete, he can race for wins, and all those things. Like, he's probably a future star in the making. Hopefully, like, yeah, he can drive. For a driver that's a rich kid, he can drive, which is rare to see in racing. And that's the only thing I support about Ty Gibbs is that he can actually drive well. Unfortunately, there is a lot of problems. Not just one problem, a lot of problems. Ty Gibbs is talented, yes. I'm not going to take that away. But there's a huge problem with Ty Gibbs. The problem is that Ty Gibbs is just a dirty driver, in my opinion. Like, I've never seen like a young driver, a young up and coming driver, being this dirty. Like, yeah, I know there was, Noah Gragson's antics, Joey Logano on one of the Toyota Showdown races. I wouldn't say Kyle Busch. He was mainly just expressive on the radio, let's just say, and interviews. But when he was like very young, I don't think he was like that. I don't recall. But anyway, but nothing comparing to Ty Gibbs. Where do I begin with this kid? What he's done in his career, of course, he's done a lot. Winning races, finishing well, all those things. But the problem is that he's fucking dirty. He's a fucking dirty driver. And, like, I was gonna say, I don't think he was controversial in Xfinity last year. He only won like 4 races. I know for ARCA he took out Corey Heim at Winchester, and I think that's about it. From what I can remember. Alright, so let's, flash forward to this year, 2022. Ty Gibbs, full-time in the number 54 versus grandfather, of course. The usual winning left and right, finishing strong, being competitive, all those things. Of course, that's a good thing for a young driver. But that's not what we're going to be talking about. It's Ty Gibbs' antics. So, the first Las Vegas race, he had a thing with Ryan Sieg, and yeah, that was ugly. He took out Ryan Sieg, but then Ryan Sieg made a fool out of himself, trying to take out Ty, but wrecked himself. Yeah, the problem is that Ty Gibbs took out a team, driver owner team that, that's not top team tier like Joe Gibbs Racing. It's justified that Ryan Sieg was pissed at Ty, but I'm not a fan of what Ryan Sieg did by taking himself out. I get that he was trying to take out Ty, but he made a fool of himself more. And then there was Richmond. Honestly, when Ty Gibbs bumped and run John Hunter Nemechek, his teammate, I'm gonna be honest. I did not see what was wrong with that because it was short track racing for the win. He bumped and run him like we've seen it before, and people were upset about that because it's just Ty Gibbs. And honestly, I defended Ty because hey, it was just short track race for the win. He didn't take him out or anything. And then we get to the first Martinsville race, being extremely aggressive to the point that Sam Mayer was furious at him, of course, rightfully so. And then, and of course, there was a fight between Sam and Ty. I love how people kept saying, "Oh, Ty kept his helmet on. He should have took out his helmet, pussy." Well, yes, but if you look closely, he was trying to take off his helmet, and then a scuffle happened and kept his helmet on. So, and after that, we thought, hey, maybe after this altercation from the first Martinsville race, maybe Ty Dillon can stop being a dirty ass driver. All right, so there was from when I'm aware, not sure, everything was fine, not controversial, and all that stuff. And then we get to where do we go to next? I think we go to the Texas Cup race when Ty Dillon and Ty Gibbs were going at it, exiting pit road, but Ty Gibbs, started it and tried to turn Ty Dillon to the left, and Ty Dillon almost hit the pit crews and a NASCAR official. So that was just dangerous. How Ty Gibbs didn't get suspended or any... Oh, he only got fined. That's it. But how he didn't get suspended is beyond me. I know that NASCAR's terrible when it comes to penalizing drivers. Yeah, I know they suspended Bubba Wallace. Okay, that's a start. But they still need to punish drivers for the terrible antics harsh. And that's what they should have done to Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs should have been suspended for how many races y'all can think about. I don't know how many races. 1? Maybe? I don't know. But, yeah. What Ty did at Texas was terrible. And just dangerous. So, where is the next controversial moment Ty has done? From what I can remember, I don't think he was controversial until today. So, unfortunately, the Xfinity race was shit because there was a caution fest and a wreck fest. And, of course, the typical chase stuff. I already said those things as usual. And I said those on my community posts. But that's not the picture. We're still talking about Ty. From what I've seen is that, of course, there was hard racing for the lead. And then there was battle between Brandon Jones, Sammy Smith, Noel Grex, a lot of drivers. And correct me if I'm wrong. First, Ty took out Sammy. And then, I could be wrong, and then Ty Gibbs took out Brandon Jones on the last lap. Yeah, and of course, it's terrible for Ty to fucking wreck your teammate like that, and I hate the fact that some people actually said, oh, it was just short track racing. Number one, the race in general, it was not a race. It was just stupid. Wrecking isn't racing. Number two, what Ty Gibbs did, it was not short track racing. It was just dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. There's no way NASCAR fans can call that racing. But then again, NASCAR fans are stupid. But hey, I'll get to the NASCAR fan base in a moment. And it's actually something positive. So, and then, Ty Gibbs won the race. And of course, because Ty was a dirty driver today, of course, NASCAR doesn't take that away. They didn't penalize him. Nothing like that. It's NASCAR. They always encourage this stupid crap. Drivers just wrecking each other, killing each other for your entertainment. All that fake bullcrap. So, yeah, of course, they're not going to penalize anybody for dirty racing. And, of course, rightfully so, everybody booed him and flipped him off. Don't worry, NASCAR fans. I'm actually going to say positive things for once about you guys. I want to give a shout out to the NASCAR fan base for not only booing him, flipping him off, all those things. I'm happy that NASCAR fans were, of course, very critical of him. And you know what's so bad? When Kyle Busch fans are shitting on him. Also, I've seen like some fans say, "Hey, I like Ty Gibbs, but I understand why people hate him." So you know what's bad when Ty Gibbs fans can understand why people hate Ty. This is bad news. And honestly, this is my favorite part. I loved it when the fans were chanting, "Thank you, Grandpa." Holy shit, NASCAR fans, I've been hating on y'all for a while. I despise y'all, but for once, I'm going to give you guys credit for, you know, um, for something good, like criticizing the hell out of Ty. I gave NASCAR fans credit for demanding NASCAR suspend Bubba. And for the second time in a long time, in my opinion, or second time this month, NASCAR fans were right. NASCAR fans getting another W. So, yeah. And it's very ironic that Kyle Busch, you know, a polarizing, hot-headed driver, he's out of the 18. He's going to Richard Childress next year. And who's going to replace him? Well, pretty much most likely, of course. Who's going to replace him? Another hot-headed, polarizing driver, and his name is Ty Gibbs. Oh, Coach Joe, what are you doing? What are you doing? I know this is not going to happen, but I hope to God somebody in the Gibbs family discipline the fuck out of him. I am so sick and tired of seeing this kid doing dumb things and getting away with it. I'm so tired of it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm tired of seeing drivers doing stupid things on track and getting away with it because, oh, it's entertaining. Especially Ty. I'm tired of this kid getting away with a lot of stuff. This is terrible. And I hate the excuse of, oh, but he's young. He's only 19. Ooh, he's what is it, 19, 20? Oh, he's 19. I kid you not. People were actually defending Ty with the Texas thing by saying, oh, he's 19. Oh, he's young. It doesn't matter how old you are, dude. It's common sense to not be this stupid. It's just downright awful. And I love how Ty Gibbs, on his interview with Claire B. Lang, he compared himself to Jesus by saying, oh, but Jesus wasn't hated. Ooh. Okay, yeah, Jesus was hated, okay. But that's not my fucking point. Well, sorry, that's not helping your case. Jesus H. Christ did not take out a teammate, put him in a fucking fence for the win. Jesus H. Christ was not a NASCAR driver. Jesus H. Christ was not a dirty driver. Jesus H. Christ actually suffered. And what has Ty Dillon suffered? Nothing. If NASCAR isn't going to punish Ty with his antics, and I don't mean just today, like, you know, like in the future if he keeps going, I hope to God the drivers discipline him. On track, off track, whatever. This kid needs to be stopped. This kid needs to be stopped with these antics. I want to see Ty Gibbs have a successful career in NASCAR. He's got talent, but he's fucking stupid. That's the problem. He thinks he's all that. And he does all this dirty antics and gets away with it. He knows he can get away with it. And it's a shame that Ty gets nothing. I'm going to be honest, it's harder to defend Ty. It gets harder to defend Ty. There's some things I defend him, and there's other things I just don't defend. I'm not defending Ty about today and other stupid, terrible antics he's done. I'm not biased. Even if Ty Gibbs is my favorite driver, which he's not, I'm not going to defend him on everything. So yeah, this kid is just out of control. I don't know what else to say because I don't want to repeat myself. It's just that Ty has a bright future ahead of him. Well, of course, because he's a grandson of Joe Gibbs, but he's actually done one arc on Xfinity. He's done okay in Cup, and he might go to Cup. And what other Cup drivers might do next year to him because of the antics he's done? Of course, they're gonna fuck with him, and rightfully so. This kid needs some discipline. This kid needs to wake up and realize, hey, it's not about you only. This isn't just about Ty Gibbs on track only. None of that stuff. He needs a reality check. He needs discipline. He needs to be a good, smart driver. And what Ty Gibbs has done today, this is the worst thing he's done. He did not deserve this one. I know I say, normally I would say, hey, these drivers, whoever finishes first and passes post-race inspections, no matter how they won, they're still number one at the end of the day. Race records, don't care how you feel. Yes, unfortunately, Ty Gibbs won, but I don't think it was deserved. Unfortunately, race records are going to be like, hey, Ty Gibbs won. But this is just a dirty way to win a race. If Ty Gibbs doesn't clean up his act moving forward or mature and grow and all those things, he's fucking hopeless. And it sucks because he can do well. He's got a lot of drivers pissed off at him for the right reasons, and at this point, if the drivers go after Ty Gibbs, I don't blame them. I forgot to mention that Noah Gragson was pissed at Ty about something. I forgot. I don't know what reason. I don't know what issues Ty had with Noah. Someone tell me in the comments below. So, I guess that's all I can say. This is unscripted. So, yeah. Ty Gibbs needs to stop his antics before it's too late.